heart attack death prevention than is tweeting suicidal thoughts.
Well, that would be a fucking
Like,
thing,
what's
too.
the worst cry for help? To be like, oh my god, I'm having a heart attack, someone get me? Or like, oh my god, I'm about to kill myself, someone...
How alone do you have to be to tweet that, oh, I'm having a heart attack? And you already have your phone out, but you're not calling the ambulance. Is that what we've resorted to as human beings now?
Hashtag 911. Hashtag please come. Hashtag DNR.
Like,
hashtag living will. Just live tweet your living will.
At Deaconess Hospital, please help.
At Integris.
Hashtag Tom gets one pillow, hashtag Rainey gets the other. Only possessions I have.
I didn't think about that. The fact that he probably had his phone in his hand.
Yeah, and he's tweeting.
Like, nah, I'm not cool enough to call 911. It's too mainstream.
Dude, heart attacks look good with the Kelvin filter. Just throw that shit on Instagram.
No, I like a good sepia tone for my heart attack.
Snapchat just...
Like one hand clutching your chest, the other hand.
Just like,
seen
and
it?
you
These
draw
guys-
like a little frowny face on it.
Have you guys seen any of those stories about like dudes who'll kill their wives and then post on Facebook like pictures of the dead body and shit?
What?
I saw that one
that's
time.
happened a couple of times. That it's
Yeah.
So, and like the dude would be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I did this. I'm so sorry." And it's a picture of his fucking bloody wife on the floor of his house.
Goddamn.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Dude.
shit gets real on Facebook.
Yeah.
What'd she do?
She's like,
You
"Wouldn't
mean
make
like
him
for a
dinner."
living or why did she die?
She probably screamed a lot.
Yeah.
She probably asked to be cut. It was like, I don't want to do it. But she made them. They were really into knife play.
God, dude, knife play is awesome.
Only last like 3 weeks that we've been talking a lot about knife play.
It's
Wait, what
been the
exactly?
number one trending topic of this household.
What exactly is knife play?
Let us show you.
Just stabbing someone or what?
No, it's like holding like if you're you know
Switchblade tricks.
no,
Like a butterfly knife when you're like 13.
Yeah.
no, it's like when you're trying to get all hot and you're doing your foreplay, you're trying to get all hot and heavy with a woman, and then you pull out a knife and you hold
With
it.
anyone.
Yeah.
No, specifically with women. It's not knife play if there isn't a woman involved.
Then it's a Mexican standoff.
Yeah, that is just a Mexican.
It's just a crime.
God damn it.
But as long as there's a woman to be rescued, it's totally fine. It's okay.
Yeah, but like no, you hold it close to her, and then you're like, oh, I might kill you, and
You have to wear like a
I like
plumber's
how
suit.
he's getting more nervous as he explains to me what it is. As the
Because he's
story
getting
goes.
aroused.
I don't like that we've been talking about knife play a lot. It makes me nervous to think that other people do it. I don't feel comfortable.
That's
that it
exactly what
happens.
someone would say if they did it.
Jackson, there's no women in this house. You're safe.
That's true.
You only have to
Jacksonville.
worry about crime.
Only man slinging knives in OKC.
Then I would be like if someone like broke into your house and like held a knife to you and you'd be getting like all aroused by it.
Only if it was a woman.
No, well, no. That
Honestly, if
would.
a chick hold enough up to me, is like, we're fucking, I was like, alright, I'm in, let's do it.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
100%
I would be
for
okay
this.
with that.
You should go to the OK Corral and pick you up a lady there. I'm sure there's enough.
Are you recording this?
Oh, we've been recording.
Okay,
for a
okay.
bit.
Then now that we've started.
Oh, crap.
Because this was a good segue to what you just said.
What?
Was it about Matt Rainey's sexual history? I'm curious.
Oh, for crying out.
Because I feel like you guys, and I'll help you if I can.
I
Should have some
oh,
sort of OK podcast goal
hold
set
on.
to get Matt Rainey laid.
I completely agree, and I want us to just dive deep into this topic.
Mm-hmm.
But if we are starting an episode,
We should probably introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
I am one of your many hosts, Tom Joyce. I am joined by the sexual guru, Matt Rainey,
Hey, that's me.
the sexual Don Quixote, Jackson Curtin.
because it's all fictional. It's all in my head.
It's mostly because you're trying to stab your dick into windmills.
Is this
That's
knife
it.
play?
We're joined by the very funny Ryan Drake.
Thank you.
Also, Kentucky Derby winner, Seattle Slew.
So,
I know that about you. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And of course, Max Bruno is doing. He's currently researching knife play in the Philippines,
He
so
is.
he cannot be here today.
No one knifes better than a Filipino. That's true. Like, they just got, it's in their blood.
He has been on assignment for a long time.
When he comes back, you guys should not reintroduce him. Just have him just be there for the episode. Like,
He's an OK podcast, Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah.
Just doing. Well, we're gonna get into Matt Rainey's sordid and erotic sexual history,
I've got
but
questions.
before we do that, We have to pay some bills.
We do
Have to.
Steve is not cheap.
No.
No, he's
No.
not cheap. And Ryan, you've been on the show before, and you know that we like to have fun. We like to make jokes. We have a good time. But this is
Keep
how
it loose.
yeah.
We do casual Fridays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was,
Around
gonna
the
say, I
office.
was waiting for you to go, but
You got a demotivational poster over there.
But this is our corporate sponsor. This is how we make money. So I would ask if you would please be respectful. We have a problem with guests making fun of our corporate sponsor.
Phrasely, all 63 of the previous guests have been dicks.
Yeah.
I'm all in on the sponsor. Who is it? Tell me about it.
Okay. This week's corporate sponsor is Morris's man-made Merkle Minkers.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
Rainey, what did I just say?
I'm sorry. You caught me unaware.
They gave us the $3.56 that we asked for our spots.
Yeah.
We've got up our rates.
What's the name one more time?
Morris's man-made Merkle Minkers.
I just want to point out, Jackson won a bet because I was pretty confident he was going to say the N-word. when getting the copy, I was like, "You're gonna say the N-word on this one."
Well,
We're
I
not
mean, I
gonna
might
bleep
just
it.
pepper it in here and there.
It is Casual Friday.
It is Casual Friday. Our Fridays are so casual we do it on Sunday. Okay, all right. Let me get this out so we can get that money.
What do these people do?
Well, you're about to find out. Hey, you need, and that's underlined, you need your Merkle minked. Don't let your Merkle minked.
You heard the man,
Yeah. Don't let your minked Merkle to waste away like your dejected youth. Or if you'd rather be a gaybo and have a unminked Merkle like some kind of Iranian, then fuck you. $60.
That's not in the copy.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, wow, good
Yeah,
for him.
yeah. Very
Hard
poor
art.
handwriting.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's handwritten either.
All corporate sponsors are mailed.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't believe in email here.
$60 up front, no fuss. Do it, bitch, or else. Which
So what's a Merkle?
Isn't that's a Merkin?
Merkin
That's
is
a
fake
Merkin.
pubic hair.
Yeah, it's a pubic wig.
Yeah, what's a Merkle?
A Merkle is it's a fine coat made out of porpoise, and
Are you sure? I think it's
get it.
isn't
You need
that
to
just
get
a-
it minked.
So
You
there was-
get minks, and you just throw it at the coat.
No, there was Urkel,
Uh-huh.
and there was Stefan Urkel, and then there was a little-known third, even cooler
Merkel.
Urkel named Merkel.
Oh.
Angela Merkel is like the girl who in Europe, right? She's like she runs Germany or something. Is that wrong?
We are
I
not
don't
voting
think-
on an OK podcast.
I don't
we
think-
Powerful woman in the world. Yes, her name is Angela Merkel.
Yes. What does she do?
Germany.
She does
She does
Germany.
Germany. She does Germany. Man, Merkel does Germany. Debbie does Dallas.
Everyone, she does everything.
So what is getting a
in
Merkel
Germany.
minked?
Well, it's when, like I said, you get some minks and you throw it at your Merkel.
I'm pretty sure Greece is currently making Merkel.
Yeah, that's why their economy just
They're-
went in the tank because they were doing too many Merkel minks. They were making their
An
Merkels
entire
on Mondays.
economy based on Merkel making.
The economy topples in Germany, and then Merkel is like,
Well,
"The I do that."
You've been thinking about that for the last like 2 minutes. Like, how can I?
Hey, it's hard work coming up with these gems. Turn it. Like,
So I'm interested in these Merkel minking. Like, where can they go? What's a website that people can go to?
You go to merkelminkers.com/admin / not porn hyphen 334-777-8585.
I
the OK
really thought
podcast.
that would have been a .org. I don't
Oh,
know
wait,
why.
.gov.
Yeah.
I was going hard. It's going hard. .xxx.
Oddly enough, GeoCities. That's what it is.
The
So
sweetest Tumblr.
what's the coupon code for an OK podcast?
The coupon code is 69.
Yeah.
Because
We can
that's
spell
how
out.
we do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
SIXTY.
it's the words. not
Actually,
the
it's
numbers.
also misspelled.
It
So it's
is.
actually 60 nin.
You have to go to the website, turn your webcam on, and 69 someone, and then they'll give you the discount.
Also, instead of an S, it's a 2. I don't read very well.
It's not your fault the handwriting sucks. You're just doing your job.
Well, I mean, I also just don't read very well.
That's true.
I don't know the difference between numbers and
So
letters.
adding read to the list of things you don't do very well.
I'm much like a Roman, where I use both letters and numbers interchangeably.
Sure.
Yeah.
You say a woman?
As the Romans
A
do.
Roman.
Oh.
Yeah.
When in Rome.
When in Rome, or when not in Rome, do
When
what
in
Romans
Rome, do as the women do.
Which is
Reverse knife play.
Anyway, I believe we were just about to get into a very serious discussion about Mr.
Okay, no,
McNamara.
this is it. All right, listen. I interview a lot of people, and I want to interview you right now, Matt Rainey, because I'm interested. We
have flipped the tables in the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, listen,
Tables
I'm
have
gonna
been
this is
turned.
my show now.
Well, thanks for
just-
having us on.
It's an OK Jew podcast. So you were saying, because I feel like Rainey, I feel like you have ladies a lot. Like I feel like you're always having women around. Like we did that show together or you weren't on the show. You were on the show Thursday Night Speakeasy.
Yes.
And then afterwards you had like a lady. She was pretty drunk, but she was hanging out.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, Rainey's just plowing puss is whatever he wants.
Yeah, the coffee is for closers, though. That's the problem.
The what?
Like,
The coffee's for Glengarry Glen Ross.
yeah, coffee's for closers. Like, I don't close the deal.
So that's a problem with you. It's not like women aren't attracted to you.
Well, I mean, I think that's also an issue, but I mean,
Rainey, it is definitely a problem with you because last time I heard you had a pretty good chance after taking her to the doctor and like a sketchy drug dealing
You took her.
That was, I believe that was
on your first date.
Madison Allen.
that would be Madison.
Oh, I'm
yes.
sorry.
Madison Allen took a girl to the doctor for their first date.
Yes.
Yeah,
He makes quick work with these.
that's
women.
that was 2 episodes ago. That was on. It was a good story.
But that's the deal, though. I can't even get a date on OkCupid, and Madison Allen is whisking girls away to like
But
nights
is
with
it-
the doctor. Like,
But it's not that hard. I mean, are you actually trying? Or are you just waiting? Are you waiting for the girls to come to you?
Are you putting a pussy on a pedestal? Is what he's asking.
Yeah.
Pussy gets put on pedestals a bit in the Rainey household.
I mean,
it's a thing that happens.
That's the best way to fuck them, though. You got to put them up on the pedestal, and you got leverage.
Get eye level dick.
You get in there,
Yeah, it's like
got that
taking-
eye level dick.
Yeah, it's like squatting is the best position for pooping and for fucking.
Yeah.
I
That's
guess.
the problem. I feel like we're starting to get somewhere. Okay.
You approach both the same way too often.
With a lot of fiber.
With a lot of fiber.
I'll be honest, man. Like, yeah, I've got a really low batting average, but at the same time, though, like sometimes like women aren't worth the effort for
Well,
me.
hold on. What's a
Oh,
low?
you're like Manny Ramirez. So what are you trying to fix that?
Hold on. I want to know what's a low batting average, because it's not like you haven't fucked, and I know you've fucked multiple women. So
At the same time.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Wow, I thought you
Yeah.
were much younger than that.
Well, thank you.
Okay, now I'm sad for you now.
Oh yeah, as you
I
should.
thought you're like 24. Okay, you're 31. What's your number?
What's my number?
Yeah, not your phone number. What's your number?
Like number
women or men that you have hooked up with.
of like
Sexual conquests.
sexual like. I'm gonna put this is the number of times I've put my wang inside of a vagina.
Okay.
I would tally it up to about.
Tally, good wordplay.
This is partners. I would say 3 or 4.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to get this up.
Well, no, because it was like I had a long term girlfriend for like about a couple years, like about
Okay.
maybe half
Well,
a
that
decade,
helps. That helps.
and
Yeah.
so the numbers are skewed.
I don't know. I recently read a article that it said the national average is 6. I don't think. I mean, 3 or 4. You're not down. You're not that far down.
I just think, like, moving forward, you can have a long-term partner and increase your number of people you
Yeah,
slept with.
I did that.
That's true.
Don't let that hold you back.
Yes, Mr.
I-
Joyce is very
fact,
good at that.
I tripled my number when I got a long-term girlfriend.
well, that's only because she has 3
It's illegal
holes.
in God's eyes, but not the law.
Which is why I'm now in this crappy apartment because she took all my stuff.
It's just like sometimes I'll be with a girl and I'll be thinking like I guess I could make this work, but then again like do I really want to like bail her out of jail like a couple months from now?
That's
like,
not what sex
wow.
means.
give her like.
That is not what
Why?
sex means.
It always comes with some kind of bullshit. You can't just like hook up with a chick and that'd be the
A
deal.
kiss is not a contract, man.
No, yeah, no, you
No,
can. You
no.
can
Even
just
if
hook
that
up with
kiss
a woman.
is between
It's
your
all-
dick
all
and her
those-
vagina.
Those fucking hidden fees and those goddamn Green Bay Packers.
Okay, you're not fucking Bank of America.
Yeah.
All right.
No, Randy. You can you can have a one night stand, and then that'd be it.
Have you ever had a one night stand?
Nah.
All right, that's.
That's-
I mean,
I
that's
think
adorable.
that's what you need to get first.
That's very cute that you haven't had
No,
one.
I've like made out with girls and never seen them again and stuff like that. Not
What is
like
this,
first
church
step.
camp?
Yeah, this is false.
that's about what level I'm playing on here. Like I work with what I can.
Okay, well, how old were you when you lost your virginity?
21.
That's okay. Were you in college?
Yeah, community college.
So no.
I want to know. I want to know what this experience
Wait,
was.
how old was she?
She was
Like 46.
She had 4
I
kids.
feel like 40s is worse than teens at
I
this
want
point.
to say she was 19.
19.
That's not bad.
Oh, yeah, that's not too
Okay, I
bad.
want to know about this girl. Like, what happened? How did you? What was the
He's
situation?
trying to figure out how the pussy got on a pedestal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, were you dating her?
yeah. We were dating.
How many dates in until you guys?
We'd been dating for about a month or 2.
Okay, I mean that's okay. That's
Yeah,
totally fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
And then so what happened? Like, I want to know what happened.
Well, she was okay.
Did you get drunk first?
I'm really not painting a good picture here because like she was like, we need to start having sex, and I was like,
You're like,
All right.
nah.
I was like, well, yeah, I was kind of like,
Pass.
yeah, I guess I'll go get condoms sooner or later, I guess. And then like I didn't, and then one day like she went and got condoms, brought it to my parents' house, and we had sex in my childhood bedroom.
Whoa, this is incredible.
Yeah. it
Okay,
was-
so you had the option to have sex with her for a while before you actually did.
Yeah.
You just didn't want to put the effort in?
I kind of didn't want to.
That's financial resources. You gotta buy those things.
Yeah, they're expensive, and then you
Condoms
have to
are
go to you have to go
Also,
to the
they're
grocery
free.
store, and you have to like
Just go to
Talk to
Planned
the-
Parenthood. Just grab a handful.
you have to tell the pharmacist like I need these things for fucking a person.
You don't
You
need
don't
to
have to
say
check to a
anything.
pharmacist.
Also, you were in
You
were in college.
No,
There should have been there. Like they are.
Yeah.
Even in community college, I'm sure there's a fishbowl
Also,
somewhere
the
full
fact
of
that
them.
you just said you have to buy condoms from a pharmacist makes
Yeah.
me realize you've still never bought condoms.
I will tell you the
Is this like 41 Virgin? We realize like this is a bag of sand story.
Yeah, tits are great.
two things.
Wait, Rainy, what do tits feel like?
They feel awesome.
Awesome.
It is. Like, I'm feeling them right now. Like, this is pretty good. Just a little bit more of this, I imagine.
You imagine?
The glass case was locked, and I had to go tell the pharmacist, "Hey, the thing is locked." And she was really hot, and I felt really weird about talking to a hot pharmacist chick about how she should.
Why?
You
If
know-
she's hot, that's better. It means like you're about to get laid. You're
can-
it's open season.
If you're really that like
Self-conscious.
self-conscious about it, you could just go to Walmart, grab a whole fucking like 40 pack of it, and then go to the self-checkout.
Or
suppose.
just steal them, like
Self-checkout.
like
you know,
everyone else.
like-
does.
Early 20s,
Like
yeah.
a 14-year-old would.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know.
Or do butt stuff.
I
That's
could
always-
do. I could do
Yeah, you can
some-
also do some butt stuff.
I'm not a fan of butt stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fuck out.
I've only done it a couple times. It's not that
I only
great.
did it once today.
To self-checkout.
Yeah. My
all right,
prostate's
so
on point.
you lived with your parents when you lost your virginity?
Yeah.
which part of community college did you met?
Like community college, I went to community college for a year,
Did
but I
you,
didn't live
did you
with my
live in the
parents.
dorms?
No, I lived.
Yeah,
I
'cause
lived in my
the-
own house, my own
Yeah.
apartment.
Oh, you're.
They also don't have dorms at community college.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Some do.
Thank you, Mr. Joyce. That was the joke.
Oh.
No, I had an apartment, then I went to Stillwater after that for like college. But so you lost your virginity in your parents' house,
Yes.
and then you guys continued.
Can I want to ask
Yeah.
what was the childhood bedroom like? What did it look like?
Haven't you seen the SNL video?
Well, I don't know what his like
Oh
My
yeah,
twin
that's a
bed?
good.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. Trust me.
Yeah.
action figures and posters everywhere, or
A lot of comic books. A lot of Nintendo 64 games.
Trophies.
No, I didn't do too well in tennis JV, so not a whole lot of
Yeah.
trophies from Matt Rainey. Yeah, and I'm
Perfect
sure.
attendance awards.
No, just clothes strewn about the floor. I guess I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish it was better than that.
Was
but-
there music?
Wait, did it happen
No.
in your room?
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
You're in your room at your parents'
So
house and you're
genuine.
21.
That was such a genuine reaction.
were your parents home?
No.
Okay.
But
Okay.
like one time, my mom did tell me like, "Hey, you guys gotta stop having sex in that room," and I was
Oh,
like,
no.
"Okay."
Oh.
Yeah, well, she like straight up said, "It's like, hey, I know you guys like to hang out in that room, and I know the door's shut, and I know sometimes you guys are just hanging out, but sometimes you're probably not. So how about you not do that anymore?"
Oh, shout out to Mama Rainey.
Yeah,
Calm
she's
down.
just laying down the law like there will be.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
No one wants
like-
to hear their family members having sex. No.
Yeah,
That's
we tried to
true.
keep it on the DL. but-
Except for that grandma, but we'll get there.
That's not true.
Clear.
I enjoy hearing your family members have sex.
I also enjoy the phone calls of when Tom's listening to your family members have sex and I hear them on speakerphone.
Yeah, it's good
Puts
fun.
it right up against the door.
But I think we just rushed past one particular point. I want to go back to it for just a second.
Okay,
though.
okay,
we
yeah,
talked about
please.
we're not down for butt stuff. Why?
That's like the new turn down for what? Down for butt stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. The few times I've tried it with my finger, it seemed like something that would work out all right. That's all I'm saying.
You know the butt stuff doesn't
So-
happen to you.
Well, no,
Whoa!
This is a
Yes,
self-
it does.
This is self-administered butt stuff,
Wow.
and I was like, not the worst thing that's ever happened to me. No, there was one time where there was a Duke in there in the chamber.
Masturbation?
Yeah, and I pushed it. I pushed the Duke in. I was like, that's
Oh
probably.
my God.
I'm gonna have to really wash the inside of my fingernails on this one.
What are you? Like, what is this, training day?
Is that what you wrote on our board that your finger smells like a butt?
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
god.
my God, Rainy.
Hey, everyone. I've seen a lot of judgmental eyes, but I'm not seeing a lot of people like who.
I agree. I always go back to
No,
her.
I'm not
seeing-
trying to judge, but I'm just.
I mean,
like,
pushing the Duke in
seriously?
part's a bit much,
I
but
think that's the weird part.
Yeah, well, it had like I did. If I'd have known it was knocking on the door, I wouldn't have opened up. You know what I'm saying?
well, next time you
There should be a
next
peephole on this
time,
bitch.
next time, get yourself an enema,
Yeah.
Yeah.
clean it out.
Who has the time?
I
To
do.
get
Who
distilled-
has the time to push their shit back up their butt?
Well, I mean,
You just disconnected your internet. You have the time.
You disconnected your internet?
yeah, of course I did.
That's a separate story.
Well,
Of course I do. Like, yeah.
yeah.
Actually,
Who
not.
has
It's
internet these days?
it's kind of the same story. Like, just too much of my life going towards porn. I was like, I gotta quit this.
But how are you gonna online date now?
I'm not.
Okay.
I don't like. That's always been a disaster.
Now,
So-
do you have a Tinder profile? You should get a
No.
Tinder profile.
No.
Nah, fuck.
All
you.
that's all sadness. Like everything, like anything with love on the.
Hey, we're not trying to find you a long-term partner. We're just trying to get you laid.
Okay, you know, Rainy,
He
alright,
is
Rainy.
conflating.
You know that really drunk new comedian girl who is I believe she's talking about her period for like 5 minutes and wasn't getting any laughs.
Who's that?
Some
Tell me about her.
She was quite drunk. She went on like first on Monday.
Is she cute?
Oh.
Yeah, I know
Pretty
exactly.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Fuck her. Like just go up there. Something tells me that she'd go, alright, yeah, alright.
Like, hang out with us and we'll talk you up a lot. We're
Yeah.
like, man, Randy's
Yeah.
the fucking just coolest dude in the world.
Yeah, you guys should be doing that already. Like, I'm
Hey,
not
Hey,
mad at
hey,
you guys
hey!
for not-
Hold on. I've told him.
We
I've
deserve that.
Hold on, Matt
Hold
Rennie,
on.
I say you have a big old dog dick
I
at
do
least
too.
3 times a day in
That's-
I
public.
do too.
You're the one telling self-incriminating stories about sticking your finger up your butt, so don't come at us with that bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, I've told many women that you have a big old dong dick.
Yeah.
Good, as you should,
Take
So
her to the snow globe.
as you should.
So this
I-
woman that you lost your virginity to, did you stay with her for a long time?
Yeah, we dated for about 4 or 5 years.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
So after you broke up and you met another girl
Yeah,
and you had sex with her,
yeah.
how did that happen?
She left the apartment. She was like really drunk, so I was really concerned about her. But I was like, all
Were you
right,
at your house or her apartment?
I was at my apartment.
You had an apartment at this point.
Yes.
Okay, 5 years later.
And there's a big time gap. Anywho, so she leaves, and then like I'm sleeping in my bed, and then I wake up, and there was a person in my bed, and I'm kind of drunk too, so I'm not sure who this is at first. And I realized like, oh, it's her. I guess she didn't leave after all. I guess she decided to come back to the apartment, and we just
So
had
both times the woman has literally been in your bed and said, "We're having sex." So far, in
You've
your sexual
initiated
history.
nothing so far.
Like not even like getting her into your bedroom. Like she has done it both times.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like
Let's hear the third story.
Have you ever initiated sex with a girl? Have you ever taken a little bit of control?
who has time for this?
Now you gotta be at least a little dominant.
Yeah.
Maybe not a Joyce level
No,
of dominance,
no,
but
you don't. First of all, that takes skill. Second of all, it's not. So this isn't getting you laid. This is like literally. We can't put this in the passive voice. This is like finding someone to lay you.
Yes, yeah.
Like it's.
Is that so much to ask for?
yeah.
Have you-
Well,
You have to
That's a
exert a
lot
little
to
bit of
ask for.
effort to make
Yeah.
this happen.
It generally
Or-
one party has to seem interested, otherwise, preferably both parties. But like, interest has to be expressed, or it's non-consensual. It's
Or
not-
have you considered dating dudes? Because they'll chase the shit out of you.
That's true.
You know, maybe that's
No pun intended.
The fucking Packers are gonna win this goddamn game.
I know this is. Really
I'm so
depressing.
mad. I cannot handle this.
Ugh, sorry. All right. So, have you ever put some effort in? Have you ever taken a woman and been like, "I'm gonna have sex with her," and then
Just
tried
ask
to have
for
sex
the
with her?
third story.
Could you bring some more?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What was the third woman like?
They're all well. Like anytime I go and exert force and effort, it's a huge
Say
disaster.
exert force. It's
Well,
right.
yeah. Well, I mean, like every time, like I'm the one doing the phone calling or whatever, or I'm the one getting into it. It's just like it doesn't work out.
Why doesn't it work out though?
I
Like, what's
don't
the
know.
issue?
Because I think I'm vaguely autistic.
Boy, that's a breakthrough.
I'm pretty sure that's called Asperger's.
Breaking news.
I
don't think you're vaguely autistic. It goes Asperger's
Because-
and then autism.
Because man, like, you guys are trying to figure out what's wrong with me. I've been doing this for about 31 years.
Are you-
I still haven't found the solution.
I'm not
Are
saying,
you-
I'm
you
not
think-
saying there's anything wrong with you.
Oh,
I'm
there's
just
many
trying-
things wrong with you. I don't think, but do you think you're asexual?
I've thought about that for a while. Cause,
Really?
Like, yeah.
Legitimately thought about it.
except for, like, if I just didn't like the taste of vagina so much, I guess. So I think I've got something.
Ready the Poon Hound.
Seriously.
But I don't know.
I didn't love eating pussy so much.
Yeah.
Living it up.
Might as well
alone.
just slaying
Matt
dick
Rainey,
fucking
master pussy
sluts.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say master. I would just say an enthusiast.
Enthusiast.
Matt Rainey, pussy enthusiast.
That's the title of this episode.
Matt Rainey, pussy enthusiast.
Someone's gonna Google search Matt Rainey. Like, I gotta find out what this Matt Rainey's all about.
Hey, last
You're gonna have a
episode was
potential
Tom's
employer.
dick has the vapors, so.
Yeah.
You're gonna have like potential employers trying to Google you, be like, "Oh, he's a pussy enthusiast."
Yeah.
That's great.
It's like good.
That's
We do. We've got a lot of pussy in the office.
We got a lot of pussy that needs enthused.
He's got a side.
And
No
as
one's
long
paying
as they're
attention to
willing
this
to
pussy.
get into his bed with
Yeah.
him, then
Sure.
maybe they could have that.
Well, or
experience.
force Rainey into his bed
Right,
with
right, yes.
Who was the last person you had sex with?
Just a girl. We had art in common. We both like art.
How long ago was this?
This was about a year and a half ago.
I think I remember you telling me about
Yeah.
that.
So I mean, it
Goodness.
just happened. And it came.
How
It
did
didn't
it
just happen.
Yeah.
Well, it came and went. It was.
Well, it was
gone.
you went down to Austin, right?
I forgot about that. That was that was the original girl. Like she
Yeah.
we ran into each other at a party, and then we got down to business.
Nice.
What does
Like
that mean?
almost-
Got down to like? What do you mean?
Well, like I went.
You
That's-
were in Austin.
Yeah, I
That's
was
what,
in Austin. I
That's
was.
what Rainey calls putting his finger up his butt. Is
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what down to business. Yeah.
Well, I think I
What
just
kind
had.
of
Okay.
business were you guys in?
I was in Austin.
Yeah.
We were at a party, a barbecue. We had barbecue. I got drunk, so I was gonna go. I lay down in bed, and then she got in the bed with me.
Oh my god, this is
Every
It
time.
goes out to business.
You gotta throw your hat in the ring every once in a while, not just wait for someone to come grab
maybe
it.
actually I'm learning you if you want to get laid, you just need to stay in bed more.
I know.
Clearly
actually not a bad
you
idea.
have to already be in bed for this to happen.
So that was the last girl you had sex with,
Yeah.
and then so what can we do to make this a reality to happen again?
Just tell girls who are looking for beds to crawl into that you can do a lot worse than Matt Rainey's
Have you?
bed.
Do you
I'm
ever
gonna-
take girls on like legitimate dates?
I'm gonna start posting flyers now with your photo on it. Would you crawl into bed with this man?
Or maybe we need to focus more on the bed. Like, do you have a nice bed? Because we can post pictures of the bed and be like, do you want to crawl into this bed?
Clearly,
Man,
lots of
I
women.
should probably get a headboard.
Oh my god.
And
Probably.
a box spring.
You know, I'm gonna say right now, bed doesn't matter that much because my bed is the worst.
We're not talking about your sexual history.
That's
Focus
true.
on Matt Rainey.
I know. I was
Alright,
just saying
come
the
on.
bed. I don't think matters that much.
I feel like there.
For him, it's a deal breaker.
I guess that's true.
So there are
Yeah.
two ways we can go about this. One is clearly thousands of people listen to the show.
Yeah,
Obviously.
a million.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
We're very
got to be
popular.
a couple of girls who just want to have sex, who just need to get it out.
Yeah.
And so those girls, they need to talk to Matt Rainey.
Okay,
She'll
so
do that.
this week's hashtag is going to be hashtag I'll fuck Matt Rainey. If you will fuck Matt Rainey, please tweet us at an OK podcast.
With
Let
the
us know
hashtag.
that you would fuck Matt
I
Rainey.
will fuck Matt Rainey.
Not only
Yes.
that you would fuck him, but that you would actively pursue fucking him.
Yeah, you got to apparently you got to put in all of the effort.
So after you tweet you'd fuck him, then go find him and
Yeah.
find him in his bed and then fuck him.
yeah.
The
Darling, you gotta-
hashtag needs to be I will fuck Matt Rainey because you can't put apostrophes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I will fuck Matt Rainey is the hashtag. So that's option one is like finding these girls who just
And
want to
think
get
of it
laid.
not as like I'm willing to, but like as an action plan. Like
Yeah.
I will fuck Matt Rainey.
Yeah, yeah.
like,
no,
like,
no,
like
yeah,
think,
exactly.
think of
It's like it's
yourself
a
as
promise.
JFK just going, I will fuck Matt Rainey.
Yeah. So that's option one.
Okay.
Option two is we need to find you while this is happening. I will the I will fuck Matt Rainey campaign. Option two is we need to find you a girl for you to actually take on a legitimate date.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta do one of these date things, I guess.
So how do we find this girl? What are you interested in?
I don't
What's your
know.
perfect girl?
I want a girl.
With
man,
a short skirt and
No.
A long jacket.
an interest in the band Cake wouldn't hurt. That's all I'm saying.
Or cake in
Or,
general.
I was about to say.
This is the baseline. Is
He
anything
likes
to do
them big.
I like him any way I can get him.
You like a meaty.
Okay,
Well,
quit being
it's okay.
quit being desperate. Let's
Yeah.
knock you up a peg.
No, let's find some definitions of women that you like.
Yeah, like what?
What
Who's
do
your
you want?
favorite? Who's your favorite celebrity? Who's like the hottest celebrity to you?
There's no famous lumberjack women, so I don't even know. where
Okay,
to
so-
begin.
China from
Okay.
the WWE.
China's a good start.
Or
already hit
Donna
that.
Donna Pizziotti from That 70s Show. All right, we're getting there.
I don't know,
So you like a lot of flannel.
a smart woman that doesn't talk a whole lot and doesn't mind me
give us
not.
examples.
I don't know. I don't know. Like,
Okay, so you want to mute lumberjack
Helen Keller, the
who's
lumberjack.
fine with no conversation.
that sounds like a good start. That
Wow.
sounds like a really
I'm
good
gonna
start.
put up some ads on Craigslist
Now-
for you.
Just someone who just loves like long, uncomfortable silences, and is okay with going Dutch every now and then when things are going a little rough for old Matt Rainey. And,
Not just the ovens.
yeah, we ain't talking ovens. And
And who will let me fart on her in bed?
Yeah.
and like preferably not a whole lot of piercings on the face.
Oh, there you go. Now we're getting
Okay,
somewhere.
okay,
This is
so no
a real
piercings.
thing.
Okay, that's a
lot,
real one.
A lot of ladies with just piercings on, like, not even on the nose, just like on the cheeks. Like, what is that?
Yeah, a lot of
Really,
ladies
really
are-
bothersome.
Okay,
You gonna yell, "Get off my lawn" after that sentence?
Yeah.
Get off my. Well, because they're all like fucking 22 now. Like that's the problem with the women is they're all like they're like
That's,
the
that's the
That
problem
is-
with women is that they're all 22.
No, that is an epidemic that's happening right now.
And, like,
All
they-
women are.
They are all a
22.
Taylor Swift song.
They're all
I don't know about you, but I'm not feeling that rating.
they're all 22. They're all in college and shit, and they all say everything to make me feel like the oldest man on fucking.
So
earth.
hang out with different people. Don't keep hanging out with these college girls.
Yeah,
How
just-
do you not have a celebrity that you think is like the hottest girl?
Yeah.
You have to, even if it's mine's Tina Fey. That's
It
a weird
doesn't.
one.
It doesn't.
Tom Brady.
Tina Fey is a good one.
Tom Brady's on my list. Tom Brady and Timberlake are my dudes.
Those are dudes.
Yeah,
Oh, my Tom Brady.
absolutely Tom Brady.
And then
Say Robert
Allison
Downey.
Hannigan from American Pie.
Robert.
American
Downey.
Pie or How I Met Your Mother?
American Pie. Like when she was in American Pie.
So when
Right.
she was young,
Like
when
which
she looked
version?
like a teenager.
Well, when I was also a teenager when that movie came out,
True.
so like that would have been, or the chick from Scary Movie,
Nev
Oh
Campbell?
yeah.
No.
Anna Faris.
Anna Faris. Yeah.
A scary movie. Yeah, not scary.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. So who's yours?
So like a celebrity female.
Yeah.
Or male?
The problem is there aren't a lot of movies featuring celebrity women waiting
don't
till the person they're interested in gets drunk and then crawling into
and
their bed.
then they crawl into a bed with.
So since that's
Uh,
really Randy's type, it's like it's hard to identify.
You have not been watching the right Hollywood movies because that's every film that I watch.
Kim Kardashian.
classic-
That was the climactic scene of Frozen, right?
Yeah, it was.
Let it
It
go.
was
You
very
just-
weird.
yeah.
A lot of pixelated movies.
I would say Uma Thurman and Kill Bill, but
It's a good one.
then again, she's also like on the hunt for a man very aggressively. So
That's what you need, apparently.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
established that you're into
this.
that with
Just-
the
Yeah.
knife play.
You want a manhunter.
I'm looking for a woman, wants some knife play, and like put me on the list for like people to kill. And like I was like, all right, we're getting some.
All right, well, there you go.
We can find a woman to scare the shit out of you. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
The hashtag is
That's all of them.
I will fuck Matt Rainey.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Send
Yeah.
in your reasons why.
Yeah. The hashtag this week is I will fuck Matt
And it's an
Rainey.
action plan, like
Yeah.
a promise. It's
Yeah.
not like a offer. It's like
It's not like it's not a sacrifice. It's a promise.
Yeah.
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 There you go.
I just think it's like I am Spartacus. Like I will fuck that lady.
Yeah.
I will fuck Matt Rainey.
I will fuck Matt Rainey.
He's just stepping forward.
They said it ends at 3, and he's just like, "Is that it?"
Like anybody, maybe like the
Will?
3 Mississippi before.
We need,
Like,
to
all right.
get, we need to get like a Bachelor style TV show, and then you be the Bachelor.
Oh.
So,
Who,
listen,
who
if we're
wants
gonna-
to date an underemployed stand-up comic?
If we're gonna get ladies to sign up for this, though, I really feel like we should make a list of like the benefits of fucking Matt Rainey. Like
No.
we need the first.
Not even-
No, I feel like we just need to pass out flyers in Southside Oklahoma City because I think that's who's gonna go on that reality TV
Well,
show.
I'm curious though. What are the benefits of fucking Matt Rainey?
What are
Like,
you
this
bringing
is
to the
important.
table?
Yeah.
Are you guaranteed orgasm?
Fuck no. No,
Can you at least get give an orgasm through other methods?
Yeah,
via,
use your hand or
vis-a-vis
something?
feathering?
here's what I'll do. Tomorrow morning,
Finger
I'll
Megan?
take you out to Whataburger for breakfast.
Oh my god.
All right,
Why
so we got
Whataburger?
Because they got the best breakfast. They got the
Rainey,
tortillas.
I feel like you're not taking this seriously enough. I'm really trying to help you.
You're legitimately.
This is an intervention, Rainey.
I'm like really trying to help you out.
Yeah, okay. Well, no, I'm trying to get. I
He's
know.
the nicest human.
You're very nice.
You are
I
very
bet
nice.
I bet you're a very gentle lover.
I,
If by that you mean he falls asleep.
There's
I mean, he's
would
too.
say
I mean,
probably.
due to his health concerns, he's too fragile to be aggressive.
Aw,
So
so that's cute.
yeah. If you ever dreamt of breaking a man in bed, I'm your Bronco. 'Cause, these joints are cracking under the weight of my own body. I can. If you ever wanted to manhandle a man, ladies, I don't have a lot of upper body strength.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm trying to get. That's exactly what we're getting.
Oh shit! The fucking Xena Onatopp in Goldeneye when she's squeezing dudes to death.
Yeah. First of
you
all,
go.
Anthony
Yeah.
Jansen, super hot in that movie.
Yeah, for real.
So that's what you need. All right.
So,
Okay.
all right, that's one.
So,
I got that one.
so you're destroyable.
I'm definitely
all right.
destroyable in bed.
What else?
you should have
You're-
bigger women at the gym.
Maybe like if they wanted a soft dude, like I'm looking for a
A
hard
lot of
woman for
people
a
who are
soft
in
dude.
really good shape normally want the opposite. So like a lot
Yeah.
of like bodybuilder dudes are into really like fat chicks.
That's why fat
Yeah.
people like me are really through girls with great bodies.
Yeah.
We're beggars and choosers.
Huh.
That's
Okay,
why-
Tom, I'm reevaluating our relationship. Right now.
That's why
Well,
I
you
like
are
the
a
medium.
Kentucky Derby horse.
Because I'm not
so-
the median, and there is no opposite for that.
I like that moment where a podcast turns into 3 conversations.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
very,
so
you're very
fast.
funny.
Yeah.
You're a sweetheart.
sort of.
You will maybe give them an orgasm.
I'll give it.
You'll give it the college try.
The college try. Thank
You
you.
will
The community college.
make them breakfast. Make them breakfast the next morning.
I will buy them breakfast at Whataburger. Yes.
Or go Dutch.
Or go Dutch.
Oh, go Dutch, yeah.
Whatever. If she's got a couple dollars, it's not that
I mean, there's
expensive.
got to be a girl out there who's like, all right.
Like no one's excited about it, but
You have to be though. You have to make this step.
I mean, no,
keep
there-
ladies excited about this.
If they're, if
There
they're,
are
if you're-
there are much worse options than Mr. Matt Rainey.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Zach, you should
Jackson,
call
we're not trying to get you laid right now.
Wait, am I on here yet?
We haven't even introduced.
I would totally fuck you, Matt Rainey.
Yeah.
No idea.
There we go.
Just right up the poop shooter.
for those in the audience, Zach Shikawa has been here the whole time.
we forgot.
I've just been furiously masturbating to the image of Matt Rainey naked in the corner. Because he's talking about, he's like, everything he describes, me, perfect.
Yeah, you've just
In
been
a heart-
thinking
I
about.
love Whataburger. Want to manhandle Matt Rainey. Need someone.
You're willing to aggressively lie down.
Sort of lover.
Yeah.
I don't. He doesn't need to cover my orgasm. I got that on lockdown.
Well, speaking of someone who's guaranteed to make you orgasm, Jackson, who's our comic of the week?
Our comic of the week this week is our own guest, Mr. Ryan Drake, with
Hey,
his new album.
What a surprise!
And an honor.
All right, so here's Mr. Ryan Drake again.
It's okay. I don't care. I quit drinking. I don't drink booze anymore. I'm done with booze. I haven't drank in a long time. I'm done because I would do really stupid things when I drink. I've made some very bad decisions, like the Googling stuff earlier. But I've done, this is the first birthday, I think, in 10 years that I've been totally sober. And it feels good. I feel really good about it. This is I've made some bad choices. One time in college, I got real drunk, and my friend was driving me home, and we stopped at a Taco Bell, because that's what you do. And so we were going through the Taco Bell drive-thru, and I got so drunk. And apparently, according to her, I got out of the passenger seat, walked to the Taco Bell speaker, and just started peeing. Just peed right on the speaker. And the lady was going, "Hey, can I take your order?" And then I was yelling back, "I can't hear you, my dick's in your mouth." And then we went home, and I played Grand Theft Auto 4 with my Guitar Hero controller for 3 hours. One time I got so drunk, I dressed up as Jesus, and I went to Mardell, and I pretended like I was there for a book signing. I was like, "Yeah, I wrote this. This is me, right? Me? You don't believe me? It's fine." And as I was there, I vaguely remember there was like a full-on like Catholic sister, straight out of Sister Act, wearing like a habit. I think it's called a habit, the black and white habit. Except she was wearing also a pair of old school Converse tennis shoes. And I was like, oh my God, nunchucks. That's the beginning. After that, my set list goes, tell jokes here. That's the next thing. So I'm going to tell jokes that aren't really stories now.
Like
I've been waking up every day for like the last year hating myself, and today was the first day that I didn't do that.
Oh,
I was like, oh my god,
Right.
I gotta get out of this.
Was that Mary?
immediately.
Was her name Mary Ann?
No.
No, it was
Wait,
not.
you know about that?
Yes.
Oh, you there at my birthday
yes,
after party?
I was.
Fuck, that was
That,
insane.
yeah, she was fucking. Sorry,
What
you-
happened?
We were naming
This
names
is
on the
crazy.
podcast. I'm
No, I mean the shortest version of the story is there was this girl that I met once or twice. I thought she was cute, and then right after I got out of a relationship last year on my birthday, she came out to my birthday party,
Alright.
and I invited her to the after party at my friend's house. I forgot you and Alex Kroll came over to the
Yeah.
after party,
Yep.
and then she showed up with her cousin.
Cousin.
Some dude. Her cousin was just some dude, and he was drunk as fuck, and this girl ended up being really annoying. And the dude tried to fight everyone at the party, and he's like came really close to fighting Alex Kroll.
Yeah.
Who knows karate?
Yes,
by the way.
Right. And so we had to kick him out of the party, and I didn't talk to her again after that. No, I did talk to her again. She came to a Paramount. She came to a Paramount show that we did comedy at, and then she was just like yelling at me in front of all these people about how I ignored her all her text messages. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's a great way to get me to talk to you again.
Yeah.
I forgot you were there for that night. That was crazy.
It was almost fun.
Yeah. Anyway. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the second half. This is our sad relationships.
Yes.
like, hey, this is our first for reals theme though, right?
We haven't had a theme.
We
in
haven't
a
had a
long
theme.
time.
Like, I think this episode's theme is getting sex and feeling bad about it.
That's why you're so happy all the time.
Yeah, that's the secret to my.
Maybe that's why you look so young. Is because you haven't had like
Drama.
like the sex and the relationships to just take it out of you.
Yeah, yeah.
No drama. Matt Rainey's drama free.
Actually, there's a word in the Japanese language. I forget. It like skips my head at the moment. But like the moment after you come, you're like, oh shit. That was
Cummer's
a bad idea.
remorse.
Yes. That's like there's like a like
followed by, like,
Rikishi
That is
from-
Japanese. I'm sorry. My dialect's a little off, right? I'm like I speak Southern like Japanese. Yeah, but covers remorse is what it's called.
You're like, oh man.
And it follows you closing a bunch of browser windows. It's like, why was I looking at that?
All
Oh
these.
god, I shouldn't have been looking at that. That's-
Why
What
did I
does that
Google
mean?
pregnant chicks with hairy armpits?
I've
Yeah.
totally had that feeling. Or it's
Single
like,
hole
That's-
scat
that's-
square.
or it's
That's
like
why-
there's like an ad on the side that's like Merry Christmas. I'm like, fuck, it's Christmas. What am I
Oh,
doing?
yeah.
Oh my god. I think that's my
Guilty
favorite.
penis. Guilty penis feels sad.
It's even.
That's my favorite Stanhope bit. It's just like, have you ever tried to watch porn after you've come? it's bad. I've
I
tried
think
it.
there's
It's
also
not good.
something
disgusting.
sad about watching porn on your iPhone.
Well, you've
Yeah.
watched
I've done
never
that.
tried it.
I only watch. I because my only computer is a work computer, so I only watch porn.
You have the
on my
iPhone
phone.
5, 5S.
Yeah.
And his
Same.
only girlfriend is a Tulsa
iPhone 6, it's
girlfriend.
okay. I feel like it's big enough. 6 Plus, it's even bigger. 6 Plus, it's like a fucking.
I mean, I don't need it in high def, right? It's big enough to get in frame, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So what's your issue then?
Oh, it just feels sad when you have to you're closing a browser on a phone.
But I feel like
you're,
it's easier because you're holding it with your left hand, you're working your junk with your right. And
No, I
it's-
sit on the
it's-
toilet and I put it on the ground.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
do you do the bend over so like you go straight to the toilet? Because that's sanitary.
No, I'm sitting on it.
Oh.
Normally,
Wait, people jerk off into the toilet?
Yeah, just like.
heard of this
yeah.
No, I used to do that when I was a child, and then I needed a place to do it
Yeah, I've never
in the
heard
middle
about
of the
this.
day.
What you do is you stand up. That's what you do in the bathroom when you're jerking. You stand in standing position, and you just figure it out.
Matt
Well-
Rainey, pussy enthusiast.
Well,
No, because I mean, if you're sitting down on the toilet seat, you try to get it into the toilet bowl. Your wing's gonna touch the
break
water.
your dick off.
You're gonna either break your dick, or you're gonna touch the water, or you're gonna touch the bowl, and one way or another,
that's the problems with the man with the big old dong dick. I don't have those problems. That's not an issue for me.
Try, 'cause
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Rainey has a huge dong dick.
We've already
yeah,
yeah.
and jizzing while you're standing upright. It's a wonderful feeling.
And which
you should
ladies,
try
once
it
again,
out.
that hashtag is I
I
will
will
fuck
fuck
Matt Rainey.
Please.
Reasons 1 through 8 are
You know,
big old dog
what's,
dicks.
you know what's a good orgasm when you have to put your opposite hand on the wall to stable yourself?
I've never.
Oh, okay, never mind. You just legs go stiff as a board when they're straight.
Now I want to make it
Wow.
clear. I jerked off in the bathroom because I was hiding from the woman I was living with. So I had to pretend like I was going to the bathroom so I could jerk off. I don't have a weird bathroom
I
fetish.
thought you pee a lot.
Yeah.
You take a really long time. Be a quiet pee, except for just a drop.
And it doesn't
After
take that
about,
long.
oh, okay.
It's
After about
like
2.5 minutes, there's just
Yeah.
a drop.
You just hear like a.
I say I have a really enlarged prostate.
We all thought you had prostate problems.
No, I check it regularly.
Oh, we know you do.
Can we focus on Matt Rainey again, please?
Oh goodness, no.
We're gonna have a competition.
Yeah. GetMeLaid.com.
GetMattRaineyLate.com.
Pussy enthusiast. Matt Rainey is on the prowl.
You've seen me at stand-up shows in Oklahoma City.
In the about page, it's just big old dog dick.
I know. I like.
FuckMattRainey.tumblr.com.
Let's get a tax.
The way you said that-
It's gonna be an institution.
It sounded like a Rob Schneider movie where he's just like, Matt Rainey's a pussy enthusiast, but then
He has a big old dog dick.
His dick is too big.
Matt Rainey, pussy enthusiast, rated R.
No,
It would be PG-13.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't actually get like
Yeah.
it.
Aw.
So.
brief
Matt
nudity.
Rainey, huge dog dick, taking girls to Whataburger.
Yeah.
And going Dutch.
Wow, you weren't even here for that part. You know that he takes girls to Whataburger. You weren't even
Excuse me,
here
I
for
was
that.
furiously in the corner.
Yeah.
He was masturbating thinking about that chicken sandwich on some Texas toast.
Do you put?
No, not the chicken sandwich,
You
the
get that-
cheddar melt, man, the cheddar melt.
Ah.
Because it's kind
I
of
don't.
like
I
the
don't
same
know.
consistency
I
as
don't
the
know
just-
Whataburger's
For the
menu very
listening
well.
audience, Zach has an obvious erection right now.
Yeah.
And not because it's like
Yeah, it's
easy
very
to see, but
prominent.
just because his pants are off.
Very
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, like,
has
Matt
point-
Rainey
he does
can't
have a
describe all
side
those
pointing
things and
at
expect me not to do it.
Why did you bring a flask? That's just the thing I really want to know.
How else would he bring liquor to your apartment?
A bottle?
He ran out of Ziplocs.
Which I like.
How
that-
else would he drink liquor on the drive?
Zach, yeah, so, Zach, did you or allegedly or not drink out of that flask while driving to the show or to the podcast?
Not while driving. It was
I
before
pulled
driving.
over.
And at stoplights.
And the stoplights.
Yeah.
I wasn't driving. at
I
any
was too
time,
busy
though.
texting while I was driving.
Exactly.
I didn't drink at the stoplights.
I pay attention to those AT&T ads.
There's just explosions happening all around him before he's running cars off the road. He's looking at his rearview mirror and it's just nothing but fire.
I have to signal before cutting across 8 lanes of traffic. No? Okay, good luck, everybody else.
That's
Sorry.
racist.
So,
Yeah, you have offended us. Will you please leave?
so is what's his name? Seth Meyers? Fucking.
Whoa, Seth coming to Oklahoma next month.
What?
Oh,
What?
no,
shit,
a couple- 2
my
weeks.
bad.
What about
What?
Seth Meyers?
No,
Where
Seth,
does that come from?
Seth Family Guy
MacFarlane.
said.
Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, Seth MacFarlane.
I also like the rumor that Seth Meyers is a racist, though.
Let's start.
What ethnicity does he hate?
Okay.
Let's let
Jews.
this be the podcast.
Jews?
We're having a double hashtag this week. One is I will fuck Matt Rainey. The other one is hashtag Seth Meyers
In
is
fact-
a racist.
Hashtag
Third
fuck the
is Matt-
Jews,
Matt Rainey
which
is a
Matt Rainey
racist.
looks fairly Jewish.
I
so
will fuck
we'll-
Seth Meyers.
It's just combined, mix and match.
Also,
I will fuck a racist hashtag.
Hashtag get that Rainey laid.
All right, so go back to our previous. Matt, is there any deal breakers? Like anything
question.
that you're like?
women need not apply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides face piercings.
Facial piercings.
Okay, so no small women because you like to be manhandled.
Post
No,
up
but at the
trans,
same
okay.
time, if you're small, you need to be small enough for me to pick up over my head. If I can
What?
pick you up
Okay,
over
so
my
like
head.
40
Your
45
dick is
pounds.
that big. You have something over your head.
Yeah.
They gotta climb up before they can sit
What?
down.
Are you just really? Are they?
You know the Princess and the Pea is like the
The
opposite.
dick is gonna come out of their mouth.
So like, is it like a professional wrestling thing? Like, why do you want to pick people up over your head?
He's a John Cena
Because
fetish.
I like to feel tough.
While you're being manhandled.
Yeah, or if she's able to lift me up over her head, then
You know-
we can work with that.
You know what, Randy? I know a really nice oral surgeon who, during surgery, will or probably during fucking, will say, "You're so tough."
That's right. That was,
That's
I
it.
think that was your dentist.
Yeah, that was my. That's what she kept saying.
so tough.
So
You're so
strong.
So you want a woman with no facial piercings. You want a woman that you can lift over your head.
Yeah, and
Or
preferably,
can lift him.
or vice versa.
Yeah,
And
someone needs to be lifted in
and
this
when,
situation.
when they're chewing food, mouth closed.
That's a good.
Oh,
that's
that's-
fine.
yeah,
that's
that's
good.
good.
Yeah.
That's solid.
You gotta be.
Okay,
you have
no
to,
mouth
yeah.
breathers.
Yeah, no mouth
Have to
breathing.
have standards, man.
Yeah, I like that you're laying down some laws here. What else?
Okay.
Fuck, I don't. I haven't. I guess I didn't think about this.
She has to be
So-
like artsy or somewhat hippie in some way.
Right.
Not
You don't want
necessarily.
like
Or alive.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Man, like, well, the problem with dating an artist, if you are an artist, is like you start getting competitive with the person you're dating, and that
It's a healthy rivalry.
Randy, you're not even competitive with
Until it's
yourself.
not.
Rainy, relationships are a competition, so it's good if you can have someone where you're on the same level of competition.
For the record, I'm winning.
Yeah, I don't do it.
You're a
Everybody
racehorse
knows
that won the
this.
Kentucky Derby.
Everybody
Of course
knows
you're winning.
this.
See, that's okay. That's something I wanted to bring up earlier. Was did she win it by or is she the jockey?
Jockey.
What the?
Jackson, it's clearly a horse sitting there.
I don't know what things are.
Now, all right. Well, so Ryan and
Yeah,
Zach, since
yes.
you've had some success here recently with the ladies.
Great intro.
Uh,
I'm looking at there was a 45-minute intro.
Yeah. No, I don't know. So, like, you keep saying, like, oh, and we're getting information. Like, what advice would you give him? Like, what tips
Boy.
would you guys give to Matt Rainey?
Don't be afraid to be a little assertive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's okay to just be like, hey, I learned that old. I was old when I learned that. I was like 24 when I realized that it's so much easier to just ask a girl out than to play games for a
Right,
month and be
so
like, oh, does she like me? I don't know.
The word assertive though is like pretty high up on the list of like how to approach like a woman. So like let's go with like slightly more positive than neutral.
Okay.
Like you can be like positive at her in terms of like a
Neutral good or whatever?
I
Like,
would, like I would fuck you, you know, as opposed to like, hey, I think we should fuck. Like we're not at that stage yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go
Good
with
point.
yeah.
Solid point.
I kind of
true.
think Rainey should go for a chaotic good.
So yeah, I
I
think you should.
don't
That's
think it
all
should
over
be
the board.
neutral
Shotgun approach.
Yeah.
The Nicolas Cage approach.
Yeah,
Well, okay.
yeah. Live your life
I
like
wouldn't
Nicolas
fuck
Cage.
today.
I was trying to come up with a joke, and I only came across the truth. That doesn't sound funny, but like, there's rapists and there's players, right? And they both get the same amount of no's and the same amount of yeses. The only difference between a rapist and a player is that a rapist gets the same amount of no's and yeses from one woman, and a player does it from like a 30, I think. So as long as all your no's are spread out among like a large population of women, it's a numbers game at that point, and you'll be fine.
That was a
What the
horrible.
fuck
Yeah.
are you talking about?
Yeah, that's
That started
was-
great, and then it just fell off a cliff.
That was
So
not-
Zach Jacao is apparently to be advice is to be a rapist, I guess.
No,
I
no,
don't,
no.
I don't understand what that was.
or something about working the numbers. I don't
Working the numbers. Working the
You could
numbers.
have easily just
What
said
he's
it's
saying
a
is-
numbers game and left it at that. That was your point. You
I think
didn't
what
need
he's
to bring
saying
rapists into it.
is if you plant a lot of seeds, you'll eventually grow a plant.
I'll say one,
Yes.
two things.
At least one plant.
If you plant a lot of seeds, you can just fucking bounce because he doesn't care about the goddamn garden.
Are there any?
Oh.
Don't date anyone that like you are previously been friends with. Don't ever do that.
Yeah, that's
Disagree.
bad. That's
No,
bad.
don't do that.
Disagree.
Meet
That's
someone
bad.
and then date them. Don't be friends for years and then try
Yeah,
to
that's
date them.
bad.
Disagree.
But I go both these on that one. I like both sides of the aisle because
No.
like I don't know. I agree. I disagree.
If you're Matt Rainey, like you have to be friends before you.
What?
But I'm
have
saying,
sex.
no, I'm saying you need to get to the point where you're able to go out, meet a girl, and then date her, and not have to like be friends for a year first.
Right. You have to cross that threshold of like sometimes you don't have to be friends before you start dating, and you have to do that first before you can actually be discerning. Is that the word?
Yeah,
So-
no, it's so much easier to end things with a girl that you did not have a previous friendship with.
Right.
That's true.
There's a lot less investment and guilt involved.
And two, it's so much easier to just tell the girl and like, try and make a move and just be like, hey, I want to date you, instead of playing games for like 2 months, wondering like, oh, does she like me?
Because if she says no, then like who cares?
Yeah, it's
Right.
not like because I used to think like,
There's
well,
no
I could
time
tell her I want to
investment.
date her now, or I could wait a week and she'll like me more, and then I'll tell her. But no, it's like that's stupid. She's not gonna like you more in a week. Just make your move.
All right.
I mean, Kat isn't wrong. Like I found that dating friends, you have to be friends.
Seattle
first, and then
Slew
you
is
have
not
to
wrong.
wait.
Let's leave the first part.
You have to wait like 2 or 3 years with no contact and then come back, and then she'll have dated people who treated her like shit, and then she'll be like, oh, okay, now I can totally do
no,
this.
that works. That's totally right.
So like friends, then like hands off, no contact for like an extended period of time, and then come back, and then she'll be like, yeah, he's not a piece of shit, which is a horrible default. But you have good qualities, I think. Your huge dick being one of them.
Yeah, I got a big old Don dick.
A good knee. One
yeah,
of them.
I've got.
Yeah.
one-
Yeah,
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 a
one-
good knee.
Hey, good knee.
It's good to hear a staccato beat when having sex with you because of the joints popping.
That's true. That's
You,
true.
you draw very funny photos of dicks. I've seen you draw some dicks.
I
And
know how
they're
to
pretty
draw.
good.
You're a great artist.
yeah,
Yeah,
I like drawing me some dicks.
Yeah.
So have you ever used your art to attract a lady? You ever?
Well, we're about to get super personal here because this girl, she's texting me back like, hey.
Oh.
And
Let
she's
me see
like,
it.
do you remember this? And it's
Do
a
not
drawing.
tell her you're on a podcast.
It's a drawing of a penis that I did.
No way.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, is this the
Nice.
girl from Thursday night?
Baby.
Oh, hey!
No, wait, the girl with short
This,
red hair.
This is the one who sent me.
The girl with short red hair. Is that who it is?
We're not naming names.
So,
I want to see her name though. Okay.
Oh, it's LaFonda. I love LaFonda.
She said, I forgot about this picture, LOL, it's blank. And then Rainey says, aw, I remember this. He's trying to cover his shame, but there's too much to hide. Because he drew a picture of a dude. It's fun. And then she said, are you going to be at the open mic? And he said, heck yeah. And she said, word. I think you're on a path.
I'm trying here.
Yeah,
people.
you're on a
So,
good path.
are you gonna bring your bed to the open mic?
Well, there's a lot.
It's JJ's. It's kind of a bed.
kind of
Yeah,
a
I get
bed.
it. Like you said.
Jada's got some spots you can lay down.
It's more of a bed than
back.
it's a venue.
It's like an air mattress. Like ready.
The last time I
punch like.
The last time I was at JJ's, there was not an open mic, so there were actually people there.
Yeah.
There was a
Why were you there?
clear.
JJ's
St.
my
Patrick.
favorite. It's my favorite bar in Bricktown.
It was it's the only bar in Bricktown that's I think
Yeah, I
decent
like
to go to. It was it was St. Patrick's Day, and there was a solid couple in their late 50s just banging on one of those backs.
Really?
Just
Yeah.
like Dick was out through like a skirt, like kind of up.
The kilt.
But
Because
like,
of
yeah,
himself.
2 silver foxes just going to Pound Town.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
I am sorry I missed that.
They-
I want to
they
look like
they
that,
set
man.
they set up a lovely condo in Pound Town.
Brady, this bodes well for you. The venue is correct.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
Maybe my life has changed.
you can also lock
Okay,
the,
wait, I have a
lock the
question.
bathroom door single stall.
Is this the girl that what you were sitting next to there? I'm trying not to say who. Like,
Yeah,
describe her.
she was the weird short, like the red haired thing.
Okay.
Now I just want to say, my Rain is currently looking through his emoticons
I'm looking
list.
through, like I'm trying to select.
Wait, don't be
Select the
too cute.
perfect
Don't be too cute too
emoticon,
soon.
and I want to say you should never use emoticons.
What's appropriate?
I second that opinion.
I'm
No,
trying
you
to find.
should.
Girls-
you should
some
use
girls are into
emoticons,
emojis.
But
That's
only after
true.
you're already in
Emojis.
your relationship. Before that, it's just too much.
Yeah.
I like the snake one.
Tom
much too
actually seduced me using only
emojis.
I sent her so many American flags.
Hold the
Just
phone.
American flag,
Wait.
American flag, erect bicep, American flag, erect bicep. Panties, which was weird that a horse was wearing panties, came off.
Yeah,
It was
so the
pretty amazing.
emoticons was clutch because I can't read. So.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
As a
And I did the trick for you though, Horsey.
What? Well, I mean,
We have a horse on the podcast,
everyone
named
knows.
Seattle Slew, who won
Seattle Slew.
the Triple Crown in the 1970s.
and you, Tom, you won this horse's heart with emoticons, correct?
Yes.
Well, there's
After
the horse
you-
emoticon too.
Yeah.
And
You have to use
this
it.
Really
man's
got
always
you.
told me to never emoticon a woman, but that's counterintuitive because
Well, I emojied a horse. I would never emoji a woman.
to a woman.
Yeah.
That's a loophole. That's a loophole right there.
No, I say don't.
Yeah, Tom
don't,
figured it out. That's not.
Yeah.
No, I say don't throw the emojis around until you've already had your dick in her. That's
Jackson
that's
Kirk,
my rule.
sage advice.
Age, no, that's
Puts that on all his business cards.
his pouch.
Hey, yo. Don't.
I don't even
Throw
have
around
business cards.
emojis.
I just have cards that say don't throw the emojis around until you've had your dick
And he
in her.
hands them out in middle school.
Yeah, that's
He's
it.
like a walking fortune. Like,
That's why I'm not
from
allowed
cookies.
at most middle schools anymore.
Oh my god, fortune cookies should just have emojis only on them. And it's up to you to interpret them.
They're a bottle of
You've
Mickeys.
never been to China, have you?
Live
Uh,
emoji?
Yes.
No,
it's great.
that
It's pretty much how the
happened.
entire
Emoji
language
cookies?
That happened to me recently. It was a thumbs down, and I knew it was a thumbs down because it said this way up.
Well, all right. Before we go, we should talk to Ryan Drake since you are releasing an album.
Yes, please.
Uh,
Also, Zach is not, but he's
I
here.
don't fucking care.
eh,
Just go.
Zach has done nothing of note.
No, we don't care. They don't care. We
He
don't
is
care.
the new host of JJ's.
Oh
Are
yeah,
you
that's
okay?
great.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
It's a step up.
So I want to just first of all, when is it happening? Or is it already happened?
When does this podcast come out?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. It came, and the album came out yesterday.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright.
The album comes out Tuesday, January 13th is the album release date.
Why?
Why is the album release
No,
date
did you
January
record
13th?
an album?
Because God, I've been asked this question so many times lately. I don't know. I just felt like it was the thing that I want. First of all, I can make money off of it. Like I feel like I have enough.
Can you?
Yeah.
Not you. I just meant in general. Do people make money off comedy albums? Is that a
I
thing?
don't.
I mean, I
Like,
didn't put.
well,
I didn't
Oklahoma
put
Comics.
hardly. I didn't put much money into the album.
Mm.
So if
Oh,
I
okay.
sell,
Like any?
5
Yeah.
copies.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what I really like, what I literally meant was like on Spotify and Pandora. Do those actually pay money, or is it like 30
No, they
cents
don't
a
as
listen?
much, which is why I'm not going to be promoting that as much. But
Okay.
Amazon and iTunes sure pay money.
Okay, yeah.
And I got like 50 physical CDs I can sell for $10 a piece.
Sweet.
So that's
Are they just like blank burn CDs and like,
no, they're
jewel
like
cases?
legit. They're official, like from distributor,
Oh, nice.
like album artwork and all this shit.
Can you
got done.
describe the album artwork? Because I'm really interested in that.
One of my friends, she's an incredible artist. Do you know Leslie Pinhole? That girl
No.
from OK on Instagram?
I'm not familiar.
She's on Instagram at that girl from OK, and she's a really funny artist, and she draws like stick figure cartoons.
Is she into crawling into beds?
No, she's my best friend's girlfriend, so I'm gonna
Never mind.
skirt
Scratch that.
question.
Well, that doesn't matter. Is she aggressive?
Does she like Whataburger?
Does she like paying for her own
Anyway, so
Whataburger?
she made you some artwork.
Yeah, and it's really cool. I like it a lot. She did good.
Cool.
And the album comes out on the 13th, and there's an album release party on the 16th downtown.
That was
Okay.
also
Okay,
album.
tell you.
By today, there. If you're listening, there's an album review by me.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hopefully it's good.
I
Where
heard.
is it located,
not.
Jackson?
Yeah.
It's not. There's a lot of hate speech. There's a lot of racial epithets that do not apply.
You say
He also did not address the album at all, and there's just nothing. Every word is misspelled.
It's just,
Like,
it's just rainy
He's very
sexual
hot.
harassment.
Yeah.
It's all caps. All caps.
You just slammed your hand.
It's an editor's nightmare or dreamland based on job security at the time.
It's 90% emojis and exclamation marks. Actually,
So everyone's gonna want to fuck Jackson.
Yeah.
anybody who reads his dick's already been in.
Yeah.
Just nothing but American flags. American
biceps.
flags and the N word. That's it.
And horse panties.
That would be, I would put that. I would put laurels around that and put it on the album cover for like the greatest hits version.
Fuck yeah.
It's in the liner notes.
It's just like can't squirt inward.
It's like instead of like the acknowledgements, instead of thank yous, it's just
American flags and the N word.
And dicks and dicks and dicks and dicks and
over
dicks.
and over.
It doesn't actually even say the N word. It just says like,
N-word.
The N word.
Yeah.
This is what I think about that album. And then he verbalizes emojis.
That's the perfect summation.
That's the best
The
review I
greatest
could ask.
review.
The best review I could have asked for, honestly.
There's-
Wait, you did not get that job with the Oklahoman, correct? I don't know why, like that.
I applied for a movie review with a movie critic with the Gazette, and I don't know what happened. I did Frozen, and it was
You put like 17 N-words in there.
it was 17 N words, a thumb down, a thumb up, and then a question mark. I don't.
And then the word
Wait, where's the
69.
question mark from? You need to
Then
explore this.
69 spelled out, but it started with a Z. It was 69.
Six.
This sounds like a Limp Bizkit album.
Just give me something to break.
Like his review of my album will read like the track listing of a Limp Bizkit.
Okay, yeah, I plagiarized my work. Alright, fine. You figured it out.
You'll have buffed it.
Limp Bizkit 69.
I give this album 6 nookies out of 7 hot dog flavored waters.
Dude, that's
Oh my god.
Or at least one George Michael cover.
Yeah. That's plenty.
You just gotta have faith.
It would be nice to touch your body.
I think we did a pretty good job of selling my record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everybody's
I do
gonna.
understand.
Yeah, I think
so
this
much.
is gonna get number 1 on iTunes now.
Yes.
So much buzz now.
Sorry.
So Ishikawa, you say the N word every week at JJ's.
Of
How's that
course
going
I
for you?
do.
I heard.
Start the show off.
I heard. Yeah, good way.
Why wouldn't
The
I?
racists are really confused because they want to support you, but they also hate you at the same
No,
time.
I love that dichotomy because it's kind of like a. It's not a groan, but it's like a. It sounds like they're passing a kidney stone whenever they're laughing at my jokes, and I think I've stumbled upon a new form of laughter because they're like, "Oh, he's saying something racist, but he's a minority and it's against white people." So it's.
I feel that same way whenever I tell a joke that's liberal.
Yeah, pretty,
Like
no,
you get
here
a
in
conservative,
Oklahoma,
like,
definitely.
oh,
Oh, it's funny.
I'm gonna
There's like,
laugh.
that motherfucker is right.
Oh, it's true.
Hope he gets AIDS like they do. So I heard, was there a homeless guy there the other day?
Yes.
Last week?
No,
Now,
we have a steady
now that we've
stream of
sold his
homeless
album,
people.
let's really sell
Wait,
people
how
coming to
could
this
you
open
tell?
mic.
We have a steady
You
stream
can
of
tell.
homeless people at JJ's.
So what is it like to watch stand up? Both as a host, like trying to control the homeless guy, get him to get off stage. Did he like follow the lights and the norms, or?
Wait, he did time?
Yeah, I watched Heather Payne and I watched Sam Scoville, and here's the thing: you don't try to control them. You just let them do their thing.
Yeah, damn.
And it's like a diamond just shining with like a prism light that just chandeliers the entire room. It's amazing.
I will say, like 2 weeks ago, when that one homeless dude, which by the way was black, was blaming the Jews for why Pluto isn't a planet anymore.
How dare he, since he's black?
No. But that's the thing: is Neil deGrasse Tyson is the guy who
did
campaigned for Pluto not being a planet.
Right.
I will say when JJ's very first started, it used to be a contest. Did anyone know that?
Yeah.
It used to be a weekly.
Yeah.
It used to be a weekly contest. There'd be a weekly winner, and you'd get like $50 bar tab to JJ's. Anyway, when it first started, there
Sounds
was
like a weekly loser.
oh, dude, I loved it. It was fun because we used to have Monday nights at Sapphire, which is next door to JJ's. And then JJ's on Sunday, so it was back-to-back nights. You could win up to $100 in booze.
Also, it's really hard to do like a $50 bar tab at JJ's
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
a Sunday night. So like,
carry it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta work hard.
And then they quit doing that, and they started giving out just like JJ's CDs, like they made CDs of all the live performers that have played music there.
Ooh.
So people just like Zach
I mean-
and Brad Porter have stacks of JJ's.
Yeah.
So anyway, when
Give me the hat.
when JJ's first started, there was a guy there. His name was T-Storm. Have you heard of T-Storm?
No.
Yeah, I saw him perform once.
Seriously, T-Storm was incredible. He's
Wait,
just
Taylor Swift?
T-Storm.
So
Not
not
T-Swizzle,
a
no.
different T-Swizzle. Sorry.
Not
homeless guy.
everything is Taylor Swift.
Great.
for real?
Yeah, there are other things.
So this dude T-Storm was this
Yeah.
fat, drunk as fuck dude that would just heckle every comedian. And eventually, Zach Smith called him out really hard one night and just like attacked him like personally. He just like broke this guy down, and to the point where he like apologized to everyone. He bought everyone drinks, and now every time I still see him regularly when I go out to different bars. And every time I see him, he buys all my drinks the whole night.
What?
From heckler to hustler. Like,
Yes.
Have you slept with him yet?
not yet. He has a
What?
hot girlfriend.
He
He has a
hasn't-
hot girlfriend. He's a fat, drunk as fuck dude.
Oh, he
If
hasn't.
he
He
buys
hasn't
shots
rolled
all the
into
time,
bed
he
with you
obviously
yet.
has a hot girlfriend.
What now? Why would he like? Would he just get drunk and want to be part of the show, or did he ever do time?
I think he wanted to do comedy, but was too afraid, so he thought he would like heckle and try to be funny through heckling us. Yeah. So, but he's cool now. He buys me drinks every time I see him.
Oh, yeah. Big ups to T-Storm.
Yeah, sure.
I will not lie. I thought Poe Lightning,
Oh, I remember
fuck Poe
Poe
Lightning, was mentally unstable and was homeless the first time I met
You
him.
mean was? Like, why don't you think he's meant to
I
be
don't
single
think
now?
I still think he's mentally unstable, but I
Give
no
the
longer
audience some
think
background. Who is
he
Paul
is
Lightning?
a large, tall, like
Yeah, he's tall. He's very thin, but he's
African
tall.
American cowboy who who says the word faggot about every other
Yeah.
word.
How do
Which,
you
by
know
the
he's
way-
a cowboy?
Because he wears a giant belt
Cowboy
buckle,
hat.
cowboy boots, and a cowboy
Wait,
hat.
Tom Joyce, can you please tell the audience what his catchphrase is?
What is this guy?
Was it like you know you're a faggot win or
Oh
something
no,
like
that's
that?
one of the shows, which he does say.
Yeah, that is
no,
one of
like
it.
how
It's
you
like
how
every
to
other
tell?
sentence, he's like, "Fuck this motherfucker."
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
He does say that a lot.
but he
By the way,
my favorite is just he's like, how to tell if you fucking a faggot, and I'm just like I am offended because.
But it's amazing. I love JJ's because of that.
I will say I love watching him do that and all of that material at the District House, which is a clean
Still.
Christian coffee house.
One of my
hold
favorite
on.
sets
You know,
of District
you know,
House.
he's a touring comic though, right?
Yes,
He
he
goes
is.
to other cities. He gets
He
paid
kills
to
in other
perform.
cities. He killed in Phoenix.
Yeah.
I can believe it.
I mean,
Yeah.
he killed a man in Phoenix, probably.
Yeah.
I bet he committed a hate crime in Phoenix.
That's because in other cities they think it's a character.
In other cities, they think
They
this is
don't
what
see
Oklahoma
Paul
comedy
Lightning
is.
day in day
Yeah.
out.
All he does is confirm biases other states have against
Which
us.
people
Like-
will pay for.
That's exactly what.
Like-
it's at a zoo. That's what they
You
look
know,
at it
let's
as.
blame him
Paul
for us not
Lightning's
getting work.
character in Arizona just reinforces their immigration laws. It's like minorities, no.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're going to get more people like him. That's no good.
That is my favorite open mic. That and once I think my favorite open mic experience was a dude who just got back from Cocaine's Anonymous.
Oh,
The first time I got a note, I was gonna go up at the Looney Bin. The first time I got a no, the guy he got a yes. He had never done it before. He just got out, just got his 30-day chip from Cocaine Anonymous.
Wow.
Did 1 minute of not talking to the microphone, freaked out, and instead of running down the stage,
Did a line?
jumped over the front row and ran out of the place.
Seriously?
Yes, to
That's
the point
amazing.
This is a
that
different
the
one.
headliner or the MC was outside, was like in the back smoking a cigarette, and there was like a solid 45 seconds of nobody on the mic. Like the stage is just empty.
that's gonna be more like genius.
I like to think
Fucking genius.
that guy both relapsed and died that night. just died in a mound of cocaine and hookers. That traumatic experience. I don't know. Drew, you've been doing it kind of long. Have you ever what is your worst open mic train wreck experience?
As I actually tell this joke on my album, it was at JJ's. When JJ's was a contest, I knew I knew it was 5 years ago almost. I knew my set wasn't going well, and I wasn't going to win the contest. So I was just like, I'm going to try this joke that I just wrote. It was during the NFL playoffs 5 years ago, 2010, I think. Mm-hmm. The Jets had beat the Patriots when Rex Ryan's first year and Sanchez's first year to go to the AFC Championship game. And I put a joke on Twitter that I thought was really funny because I used to be an asshole that would try and be controversial on Twitter. And I put a joke on Twitter that was getting a lot of replies and stuff, and so I was like, I'm going to try it at JJ's. And the joke was, hey, did you guys see that game? I haven't seen Jets do that much damage to Patriots since 9/11.
That's good. I like that.
Good.
Yeah, and I got booed. On the CD I say I got banned from the bar, which wasn't true. It's just a funny thing to say. But I actually got booed off stage to the point where they wouldn't stop booing until I was out the door.
That's impressive. That's impressive. That's a badge of
That
honor,
reminds
sir.
me of Jackson Curtin getting booed and heckled
By
four
60-year-old women.
Oh, was it at...
That was at the Paramount.
Yes.
During when the Oak City show
Yes.
used to run. Yeah.
Fuck those bitches, sorry.
And it was just
that was fucking hilarious.
No, well, okay, I went on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. There weren't that many people in the audience, and 4 of them were 60-year-old women
Drunk.
who were drunk. And I made
They were
I
your
used to
mom
do-
drunk though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mommy needs a minute.
Yeah.
For the record,
And I used to do a joke about strippers. I used to say, I can never be a vegetarian because I only want to eat things that I know once felt love. Which is why I never go down on strippers. And then they got so mad. I imagine they used to be strippers or something. Or their daughters are. Or their daughters are. I don't know.
When I very first started doing comedy, there was a Monday night show that OKC Comedy did in where's OBU? What's that city? What's that town?
No clue.
No, it's
Oklahoma Baptist?
Yeah, Oklahoma Baptist.
Oh, that's
I
just
keep wanting to say it's not
sophomore.
Enid, it's-
Just sophomore.
No, it's not Enid. It's like Choctaw.
Oh
Whatever.
shit. Okay.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, there was a show Monday nights that we would go do out there, and no one was there. There was a shitty ass bar called Hot Rods in this tiny ass bullshit town, and Shawnee, that's the town.
Yeah.
And so we would go and we'd do the show, and one night I got there, and the guy who runs the show, the guy who booked the show, and was you have to check in with, is this big fat, looks like the guy from Blues Traveler dude, and there was no one there. I mean, there was literally 3 people at the bar drinking. It was the guy that worked there and was running the bar, and then these 2 dudes. And we decided to do the show anyway for whatever reason, and I opened, and 2 or 3 jokes in, the guy, and I can't tell this joke. I want to tell this as a set joke, but David Cross tells it because I think it's a really similar thing happened to him. So I'm on stage and I'm trying to get these 3 people to pay attention to me, and the guy who booked the show and his bartending goes, "Shut up, faggot!"
Oh,
What a dickhole!
Well, that's at CG's, which no longer exist.
Oh,
Rest in
yes.
Gay,
Rest in peace.
a self-proclaimed gay leprechaun at a redneck bar who would place a weirdly tolerant called Brett James the N-word and rushed the stage.
We love you, Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Doing the Lord's work right
So it's
there.
We love you, CGs, man.
Yeah, it was a weirdly tolerant in that they're not homophobic but still racist, and they also are accepting of people with disabilities. And that's how I describe Oklahoma to everybody I meet.
I still...
No, it's so bad that your prejudices have to come into conflict with each other here.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to watch.
You just have to prioritize what group you hate
which
the most.
team are you playing in
Yeah.
for? Where does your faith really
Which team are
lie?
you playing against?
Yeah, really.
No, which team are you you're
which team
playing
are you
against
not letting in the
multiple
stadium?
teams.
Yeah.
You're playing against multiple teams because your hate is so strong that it has to overspill into other categories.
So when they're playing each other, what do you do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah. Well, speaking of people we hate, let's talk about where you can find us. I, again, will be having parent-teacher conferences, so come down to my classroom. We'll talk about your shitty kids and how they piss themselves, and even though they're in 7th grade.
What's happening on the next day?
I think you're opening for Jen Kirkman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's assuming this episode comes out on time.
It won't, but
Tonight.
Yeah, so
Tonight.
if you listen to it the day of the episode coming
Tonight
out,
she
come
is
to Jen
opening
Kirkman.
for Jen Kirkman.
Yeah.
hopefully you're thinking back in recollection. Like, I'm so glad that Tom Joyce had a killer set opening for Jen Kirkman, and that's such a good
Tom
pairing for
Joyce
the
had
show.
the best set of his life opening for Jen Kirkman.
Do you know Jen Kirkman like banned Spencer and I on Twitter like a couple years ago?
Really?
And she blocked Spencer and I because Jen Kirkman went on this crusade against dudes on Twitter, where she's like, women are being harassed on the internet too much, and dudes aren't doing enough about
To be
it.
fair, you sent her a lot of dick pics.
Right. No,
She's an attractive woman.
I'll let you know if all of them different dicks. Every
none of them
photo
are
was
my
a-
dick.
Also, too, just people named Dick.
Yeah, a lot of those too.
I just had a random picture of like
A lot of
Ryan
mixing.
Drake like lining up like 18 dudes. They're like, we're gonna show her like
Doing a line
click, 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 click,
Is that the vice president?
That's not direct. That doesn't count.
Yeah,
click,
all of them
click.
named Richard too.
Yeah.
Just a double dick.
So, okay, so she
Let me show you. Dick's
weren't doing
dick.
enough, and
And then she went on this Twitter rant about how dudes weren't doing enough to defend women from like sexism on
Which
the
is
internet.
true.
Okay, whatever. Then she decided it's not our responsibility, all right?
Good.
And
good
she
point,
decided
Boris.
to
Yeah,
leave.
women need to defend themselves. Good point.
She
Can I block
decided-
her on Twitter?
she
No,
decided-
on the
to
internet,
leave.
women can destroy things.
When
Okay,
when
let's
did
hear
we
Ryan.
find
Hang
a
on.
feminist horse?
No, hang on. So she decided to leave Twitter and like, I'm done with Twitter. Men are suck, and I'm leaving Twitter.
Men
and then
are
she
suck.
came back like 4 days later.
yeah.
And like was back like nothing had ever happened. And I made a joke about like, oh yeah, you're really making a difference by going off Twitter for 4 days. And I think Spencer tweeted at her, "Hey, has Jen Kirkman rid the internet of misogynists and assholes yet?" Because my whole thing was like, dudes get trolled and shit on by other dudes,
Jackson
just
does.
in different ways.
Yeah.
Like women and men go through the same amount of bullshit on the internet, just in different ways. Like women get sexually harassed, dudes get like trolled on all the time.
Disagree.
I just how I feel.
You know.
Put up a male profile on the internet. Your two main, what's the word? Criticisms will be lack of attention and being called a faggot. There's nothing like I don't know what else.
Or drinking from a cup that's too small.
Oh my god, I'm gonna ask you about that more. 'Cause I know you're talking about it on your other podcast.
Yeah.
So anyway, she got so pissed off at us, and she had said like she literally tweeted. Spencer and I have these screenshots still. Like, never gonna come to Oklahoma City and work with these guys. So she's coming to Oklahoma City through OKC Comedy. I think Spencer was part of the booking
As
of that
long
show.
as there's enough money
Hopefully,
involved.
hopefully you're listening to this episode after you've gone to the Jen
Jen
Kirkman
Kirkman
show.
show. Yes.
Yeah, go to the Jen
No,
Kirkman
go-
show.
it's
No,
She's
I want to
funny.
go.
She's
I want to go
funny.
and meet her. and be
Finally,
like,
they're
hey.
heckling.
No, I want to go and meet her.
Is-
She's great. She's really funny. Like,
Yeah,
I think
She
she's a
is
great
very
comedian.
funny.
No, and her books are great too.
But she like unleashed her followers. Like she has like 1 million followers, and
Yeah.
she turned them on Spencer and I. And
Wow.
they were just—it was like 2 days of just nonstop replies of people being like, "You're a faggot asshole." And we're like, "How is this
Right.
any different from what's happening? What you think
Exactly.
is happening to women?" But whatever. So that was my Jake Kirkman story.
Yeah. So either go to the show or come to the parent teacher conference.
Yes.
Jackson, where will you be?
I will be on the Steve Reynolds program on January 31st to talk about how I apparently drink from tiny cups too often. I'll also be doing set that night. I'll be doing that. We also have
You
the.
look more dainty, sir, when you're drinking from smaller cups.
Yeah, everyone loves a good small cup.
Sorry, civilized.
I'll make sure I have my pinky out.
There you go.
And then we also have the NOK Podcast Presents Topless Comedy.
Woo!
Yeah, the Topless Comedy Show.
Second annual.
Yes, second annual. It might be on the 7th, but we're trying to get that day changed since it's the Marie Bamford show is going to be that night. So we're trying to get that day changed. Check out our Facebook. We will definitely let you know when that's going to be.
Stay tuned.
Mr. Rainey?
As always, you can find me every Monday at the District House for public access.
Woo!
From 8 to 10. Sign up at 7:30. For real, sign up at 7:30.
Best
Because
mic
you
in OKC.
Yeah, you show up late.
It is the best mic in OKC.
Nah.
It
You,
is.
you show up late, I'll put you in a bullshit spot. It's good.
Like a
Come
spot
out.
where Matt Rainey will talk behind you during your set.
Yeah, that's
Or put you up with another comedian.
It could
Or
happen.
sing Disney songs after 2 minutes.
It'll be like the cage match thing you guys did a couple weeks ago.
Pretty
Yeah.
good. It was pretty good.
We have a good
Keeps
time.
it interesting.
Yeah.
Keeps it interesting.
We do casual Mondays there too. We keep it loose.
What
We do
else?
casual every day, pretty much.
We're fun. We're fun here.
We're having a good time.
Yeah. We're casual. Yeah.
Cashy.
Zach, did you count?
Oh yeah, if you want to come to an open mic where there's like 5 people and you want to see a homeless dude just bomb
And
and
you
you
do.
need the confidence to go on stage, come to JJ's on Sunday because
Hell
it's
yeah.
a perfect place.
Also, a staple and one of my favorite places to be.
Oh, thank you so much,
The,
sir.
the first place I
Cheap
would do
beer.
comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sundays at 6:30.
Yes,
And
Sundays
break
at
time.
6.
Sign up at 6, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sign up at 6.
Twitter, Facebook. You don't
Zach,
fucking use your real
Zach
goddamn
Ishikawa,
name.
one word, dot, period, comedy, period, fucking whatever on Facebook if you want to see it.
Okay.
But other than that, just JJ's. Come out, just enjoy, and feel better about your life from the comics that you see that day. It'll totally... it's an upper. In every way, shape, and form.
Ryan?
My album comes out on Tuesday, January 13th. Album release party is Friday, January 16th at IAO Gallery on Film Row. Follow me on Twitter at Rake, R-A-Y-K-E.
Yay.
Was Drake taken for some reason?
There's some guy. I think he's a rapper.
Fucking
Fucking rappers.
Wheelchair Jimmy.
Okay, so we have another hashtag fuck Drake.
That's already a
fuck
hashtag.
Matt Rainey.
That's definitely already a hashtag.
Yeah, probably.
I will fuck Drake.
hashtag
I
big
like
ol'
wheelchair
OLE Matt Rainey.
I like Wheelchair Jimmy because I just imagine it's a condom for handicapped people.
Is it like crooked, like at like 1 inch and 2 inch?
It's for your Tiny Tim.
Hold on, why would someone in a wheelchair have a crooked dick? Like what's
No offense, like as soon as you said that, all I pictured in my head was like, God bless us, everyone! That would be the perfect, because he has to grow up sometimes. It's the 1800s.
Oh, he does
Oh
not
my
grow up.
God.
He does not make it.
Oh my god.
Well, it's time to take a minute.
Excuse me, I'm buried in Kentucky.
Yeah, of course you are.
Don't wanna.
Wait, yeah, where can we find you, Seattle Sloop?
Well, like I said, I'm buried in Kentucky, but I don't want to go over it again. No need to be a dead horse.
So let's talk about what we've learned. Jackson, have you learned anything today?
I've learned that Matt Rainey has just the saddest kind of form of sexual prowess, I guess. Not even more lack of there of prowess. I'm sorry, Rainey, but good lord, dude, just do a thing.
Literally anything. Zach, did you learn anything?
Yeah, I learned that I get unusually turned on by promises of Whataburger the day after a one-night stand. Especially the cheddar melt, Mr. Matt Rainey. If there is any anal fissures that result from our time together, I would very much appreciate that. Thank you.
I got you, dog.
Thank you
Matt,
so much.
have
man.
you learned anything?
Yeah,
hope you did.
I learned that you can't say nothing around you guys without getting raised eyebrows. Like a man can't even poke his own butthole with a finger without you guys give me the fucking third degree. So,
Hold on. It's not the poke in the butthole, because come on, we all do that at some point. It's the dookie part that was getting to us.
well,
Which,
And the
hey,
fact that
don't-
you're a grown
don't-
man who still
don't
says
be mean
dude.
about that. That's just a natural thing.
Ryan, did you learn anything on your second stint in the
I'm
Naked Podcast?
gonna take what he said and I'm gonna turn it. I learned that Matt Rainey is still in his cocoon, just ready to emerge as butterfly, a sexual butterfly.
I'm gonna be a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah, like I have faith in Matt Rainey. We're gonna make this happen.
Yeah.
And I learned that whether you're a woman who can lift Matt Rainey over her head, or a dookie who just got poked in the eye, okay is better than dead.
Okay, is better